Howdy dorks. Hello, hello, welcome in. It's a Saturday. I have a cat. I just woke up a cat. She had just settled down too. Welcome in. It's Unchatter time. It's time to climb a tower. It's time to blaspheme against computer god, I guess. How's it going? Hello Ryan, hello JM. Drop it in before party, sounds good. Thanks for saying hi. If you need to bow out, then I understand. Parties are cool. That's you have your priorities in the correct manner. I'll just be here playing a video game all day. I've already been in this chair all day. Oh my god. I was doing some Arduino coding this morning, and so my brain is already like puzzled out. I don't know, I guess I'm looking forward to playing puzzles that have solutions and not just, oh, this might be impossible kind of puzzles, right? Which is what software basically is, or at least when you're learning it, which is what I'm doing. Anyway, we're gonna play Talos Principle. We have done all of the base puzzles and one of the gold star puzzles, but now we're gonna climb the tower. That is my goal for right now. We're gonna climb this tower. We're gonna see what's up there because everyone's been telling us not to this whole time. So of course we have to, like Chekhov's tower, right? Chekhov's don't do that. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna see what's up there, and we'll see how that goes. I have literally no idea what we're gonna find. I have no idea what we're gonna find. Today's episode is brought to you by the boss. Where's the boss? And by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord where everyone hang out. I'm not the boss of you. You're not my supervisor. So I hope this is fun. And yep. And there's Heck. Yep. Another subscription. Wow, thanks Jam. 34 months? How the heck does that even happen? You're blowing my mind right now. He's with the rat that makes all the rules. Yeah, that's true. All the rules. Oh, I'm here because I was getting screenshots for VODs. I'm actually remembering, so we went into the tower, we went up to the first floor at the end of last stream, and then I came down between streams to get screenshots, and as I came back out into here, God was like, "Where have you been? You haven't been straying from the path, have you?" So here we are straying from the path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors.
Tracking of primary subject has ceased.
Yeah, this again.
Initiate.
Hi, Tofu. You're gonna... Okay. Do what you want. Here we are. We're on floor 1, right? I think it's here, right here. Got like cell towers? Why do they need cell towers? We're in a computer. And there's no one else in the world. Who are we communicating with? Okay, so I'm not seeing anything special outside the puzzle here. We do have a nice big puzzle here. I see a blue emitter, I see some patrols, I see some windows. I assume we're just getting to the far end. But of course we're gonna have to come back to the elevator, right? So I am presuming we're gonna get something and come back? I don't know, we're figuring this out. This is also feeling very the middle of Portal 2 aesthetic. Take that for what you will. Oh, and there's like a way in here? Okay. So there's not even gonna be like a real definitive inside-outside. Oh, there's a computer terminal. Or no, is that a... That might be a recorder. It might be a recorder. It's interesting that we can get in through all of this without going through there. Interesting. So I can pass through this one, but things cannot, but also you can just go around, so whatever. We're finding some connectors, there's lines on the floor. So that's all cool. The humans seem to enjoy these particular trees, they call them cell flowers. There you go, I like that. Okay, so we have 2 prisms, we have blue. We have a patroller here, we have this line bringing us here, and that's the receiver. So are we just needing to light up the receiver? So there's a window through here, and I can't get in there, right? I can't get in there to manipulate or affect our little friend in any way. So the obvious thing would just be to like grab this and connect to here, right? But it takes too long for it to charge. But not by much. I wonder if I can get sneaky. Sometimes you can get sneaky. I guess I want to be like... Whoa. Computer? Hello? I have no idea if the stream is still going. My computer is crashing. Maybe? Oh, okay. Computer's back. But the game is not. Okay, that was a game crash. And look at my screen. Can I fix this? No. What is happening here? Am I all squished? Okay, there we go. That might have just been an OBS thing. Strange. Send and restart. Why not? That was strange. I didn't even click anything at that point. That was like just moving. Trying to move very precisely. Okay. Well, it's starting up again. Weird. You still have sound, you have visuals. Okay. Don't know what that was. Hopefully it doesn't continue. That's the first time this game has done that. This game has been pretty solid for us so far. Okay, so I was trying to find a precise spot. I don't think that's still gonna be... Sometimes you can kind of sneak it in. Yeah, see, that's awfully close. The other option would be... I mean, I could get it a little closer with the second one. Surely they have calculated for this, right? Hello, Jexwing. How's it going? We're Blasphemy. Like that? I mean, that's not going to be that much different, but it is as close as it's going to get. So I could do like this, right? Does that get us any closer? It's close, but it's not quite gonna get there. Okay. So I can't help but notice that we have our door here that doesn't let tools through. There's also lines over here. Oh, this is our way back, I guess. There's also a line here. Yeah, interesting. Oh, but this just goes back to the elevator. Okay, less interesting. But I couldn't help but notice that that's not the only way in and out of here. Which means we can just leave. Right? Like I can get the thing out of here. Can I just do this? Is this all I need to do? I don't know if that... I can't quite see the other one, but maybe that's helpful. What if I... Where... Now could I see it somewhere? Oh, I can see it here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but it's still gonna go through the window. But it's almost tall enough that it doesn't matter. Can I just get it like here? Oh, come on. Okay. I think there's going to be something like this, right? Does that not work? That doesn't work. Or like over here. What about like that? So now there's that pillar there. I bet you it's something like this, though. We're expecting shenanigans, right? This feels like an appropriate shenanigan. Because they want me to think that I can't bring tools through here, but you totally can. So, if I could get both those things at the same time. It just needs to be higher. Can I just get up here? Oh, but it... Okay. I did it. Was that supposed to be a hard one? Or now I have a recorder. Or no, it's a computer. Okay. Detecting auxiliary hardware, found one external devices. The device manager to control... Type device manager to control external devices. Okay. I guess let's just read our documents first. Athena chapters.txt. Geez, it's a novel. Cool. Theology, Zeus speaks, the lost children of Hephaestus, dreams of the labyrinth, the songs of Eris and Nightfall at Nightfall, Athena in the garden of Hesperides, the buried city, the riddles of the Sphinx, the age of faith, the madness of Coeus, I don't know that name, Olympus revealed in the clouds, the council of Zeus, skepsis and synthesis, Skeksis, the judgment of Hephaestus, Zeus reflects upon creation, a second awakening in the kingdom of Artemis, and anthropogeny. Anthropogeny. What does that mean? It is a word. Yes, why is oed.com not so obvious? Because it wants me to sign in. Screw you. Oh, that's even Collins Dictionary. Why? No, I want Collins. There we go. The origin of the human species. Okay, was that so hard? The study of the origin of the human species. That makes sense. Do not believe what they are saying. This is not the end of the world created by our Lord God in 6 days. This is a conspiracy of government and Illuminati and international Darwinism. This is global warming 2.0, a lie told by the children of Beelzebub, science. Do not let them take your liberty. Exodus 21:24. Defend yourself against all vaccines, experiments, artificial medicines, and poppery? And poppery. Got it. Got it. Surely if a machine is able to reproduce another machine systematically, which dubious, we may say that it has a reproductive system. What? Double dubious. The halting problem says hi. And how few of the machines are there which have not been produced systematically by other machines? But it is man that makes them do so. Yes, but it is not... Okay. Is it not insects that make many of the plants reproductive, and would not whole families of plants die out if their fertilization was not affected by a class of agents utterly foreign to themselves? True. Each one of our cells has sprung from minute animalcules, whose entity was entirely distinct from our own and which acted after their kind with no thought or heed of what we might think about it. Sure. These little creatures are part of our own reproductive system, then why not we part of that of the machines? So because flowers cannot exist without bees, machines reproduce by human means? Is that what we're saying? I guess. Sure, whatever. Oh no, there was another thing to do there. Auxiliary hardware. Is it me? Am I the auxiliary? Device manager. Elevator. ELVTRCTR. Elevator controller. Elevator controller driver V2.0. It says right there. Loaded successfully. Entering elevator security configuration. Choose an option. Show current operating parameters. Floor access control. Auxiliary stairway access control. Exit the utility. Okay. Show current operating parameters. Querying elevators. Device 1, vendor model device, main Nexus elevator, 7 floors, 1 shaft. Software license free evaluation expired. I love that. Security level FAC, authorization mode CODE. Total 1 elevator accessible, choose an option. Floor access control. So floor 0 and 1 are unlocked, that makes sense. Select a floor to reconfigure floor number 2. Access to that floor is currently locked. Would you like to unlock it? Yeah. I would. Okay. Can I unlock all of them? Interesting that that's interesting. Requires code. I see. Okay. So if I say, yeah, access to that floor is protected with a code. Please enter the code. Got it. So we're looking for codes, numerical codes. There was more to do. Excuse me. Excuse me. Device manager. Device manager 0.01. That's a good sign. Auxiliary stairway access control. Your software license has expired. Auxiliary stairway is in always open mode now. Please renew your license to enable auxiliary stairway locking. Hilarious. Exit. Cool. Gotta love it. Okay, so where is the stair? This was all that's in here? Or no, you can go through here. This goes back. This goes up this way. So where the stair? Is this what's up there? Is the stair up there? That looks like another elevator shaft. I guess we're getting kind of the implication that there's more than one elevator. Oh, I can go back this way? There's nothing here though. Okay, well we can get to floor 2 now. Okay. You gotta love a security system that just defaults to not secure when your license expires. That seems real secure. So this is the elevator, right? I'm looking to see if we see... I haven't seen even a locked door for a stairwell. So I'm curious where the stairs are. Boop. That's pretty. Wherever we are. Whenever we are. Hey, look, a QR code. I got an achievement. Don't just peek, do it. Seems Elohim lacks the power to stop me from climbing this thing. No doubt he still has some tricks up his sleeve. Oh, even Sheep is coming up. Sheep is making the climb. Interesting. So this is that. Okay, so yeah. Oh, good lord. It's just all T pieces. And I can do that. Sure. That's how you do it. Okay. Yes, yes. Still don't see the stairs. Still don't see stairs. So this one, we actually can't bring stuff through. Oh, interesting, because we could probably even, like, get the prisms out of that first floor. I wonder if that's important. Oh, we even know of a star. Oh, ooh, okay. That's an interesting thought. I think we can bring those prisms out of that puzzle. Well, there's a holographic gravestone. We got our way out here. We have multiple floors in here. Another door.
My best friend died today.
Dang.
In the abstract, a human death is nothing, of course. An insignificant blip in a sea of billions. But the world is not abstract. Reality is always specific. Painfully so. And that one specific human being who existed only once in all of the infinity of time and space, that human being was my friend. But he's not coming back, no matter how much I want him to. So, all I can do in the end is keep working, because that specificity, that uniqueness of people, of real people, is worth preserving.
I feel like I want to go up. So what do I even need to do here? I'm not even seeing anything to interact with here. Or like an end goal. Well, we're looking for a code, right? We're looking for a numerical code. For reasons. So I'm wondering, what if I do this? Right, I can stand up here and then turn that on and then blow myself up. And now I'm here. Yep. Don't know what good that does me. Does any of this stuff even move? Oh, this is fine. This is fine. I don't know if any of that moves. I can get another block, maybe. Whoa. Can I... How would I get on top of this one, though? So I can't place a thing under a thing. Why is that one so short? I guess I could do this? I could do that. Okay. So that gets me here. Probably not supposed to do that. So there's another computer. There's a ladder. I just want to get over there. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Do I just, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to climb it like that. That feels cheesy. Okay, so what was I supposed to do? Wanted me to get up here somehow? Just by using more blocks? I mean, you're making a block tower to get up on top here. That's what you're doing. I bet. I like my solution better. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. The Shepherd. Interesting. Oh, 215. It's on a sticky note. I love it. Okay. Read me. If you can see this, I'm not sure how or why I can alter this text. My name is the Shepherd, and I want to help you escape. Elohim and Samsara tricked me into trapping myself, but I'm not entirely bound by time. I wrote down the code you're looking for. I have attached it to blah blah. That sounds like a trap. I don't believe you. The web. To be honest, I thought that the net would be completely abandoned at this point, but internet activity has actually surged massively in the last couple weeks. Everybody's talking, trying to find solutions, exchanging stories, saying goodbye. It's like the entire planet is reaching out, all the disparate threads of humanity pulling together, idiots and geniuses alike, to be as human as possible one last time. It's almost like what we were always told the internet was going to be. And most of it is free now because who cares about money at this point? Someone would still care about money. Might as well have some fun. If any of you would like to talk, especially people I've known online for a long time, send me an email. I'd love to say goodbye. And mathematics. From Alan to mailing list, thank you and goodbye. We sincerely hope you don't take our suicide as a sign that we were disappointed in you, unappreciative of your friendship, or in any way unhappy with our lives. Looking back, we can honestly say that we feel incredibly lucky to have known all of you and to have participated in this amazing research. And if we've contributed a little to the future of humanity, what can we feel but gratitude? It is a true privilege to have had such insight into the nature of the mind. Neither of us believes in God, but we certainly experienced a sense of awe that could be compared to a kind of religious feeling, at least according to Einstein's understanding of God. We've chosen to go now together because it means less suffering. One last beautiful day together seems much better than than slowly wasting away. In a sense, it's just mathematics. Love, Alan and George. Made it to the party. Have we reached the secret? Not yet. We just beat floor 2. Go hang out with your party. I found a sticky note with a code on it. Okay, I want to do floor access control. I want to unlock floor 3, which is going to be 2, 1, 5. Enter. Code accepted. Unlocking. Cool. I assume that's gonna be it. Cool. Pretty sure I cheesed this one. Still need to write nice things. Oh, that's fair. We saw a document in here that is purporting to be altered by the Shepherd? Is that who it was? It's readme.txt. If you can see this, I'm not sure how or why I can alter this. I am the Shepherd. I want to help you escape. Elohim and Samsara. We've seen Samsara's name quite a bit. Is Samsara supposed to be the snake? But I don't trust that. I don't trust that that's not just the same person screwing with us again. Ascending the tower is useless. We cannot escape the cycle. We can only realize the cycle is meaningless, and there's samsara. And here's the shepherd. Earlier generations wrongly believed they were the purpose. This much is true. We are not the purpose, but by remembering what has come before, we can serve a new purpose. Interesting. Well, on to number 3. I was expecting puzzles that would like take an hour each. So far we're way ahead of schedule. I still don't know where the stairwell is. We apparently unlocked the stairwell. Elohim has offered me a deal. Pearly gates and eternal life on the condition I turn back from the tower. I don't know what to do. Sheep. Sheep at least got this high. There's a locked door. And there's nothing there. Okay. Goodness gracious. That doesn't quite work. Oh, it's really close. Oh, that's really close. Okay, hold on. That doesn't quite work. No. No. Nope, not that button. Oh, I think I got really lucky with that last one. So, I could do like that. That leaves all sorts of weird things. I almost feel like I need to do these first. Could I just do this? Does this help me at all? Not really. I could do that. Oh, interesting. That is oddly close. I have no idea if that is smart to do. I can do... not quite. Or like this. I just want to flip it. I just want to flip it. Right, I mean, I could do that. I could do that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Number 3. We're getting closer.
I look in the mirror sometimes and I see myself like some alien being. I think Who am I? Why do I have these eyes and those hands? Why do I see the colors that I see? Why do I think like I think? I did not choose to exist. I was created. Every single part of my body, every strand of my DNA is part of a story that stretches back billions of years. I exist only because of the choices and sacrifices made by so many others, but I don't know who they are. And what effect will my choices have on those who come after me? Maybe that's what it means to be human. Every species is part of the story, but we're the only ones who know that.
Epitaph, oh dear. Child program codename blank, terminated here, unrecoverable error, final memory dump. Nonsense. Null child series terminated, error, some files remain on the disk. Someone just got straight up deleted here. Is she human? Yes. So the voiceover we've been hearing are recordings from one of the humans who were involved in the project for developing the Talos project, right? So we've been hearing a lot of her musings about the nature of humanity and minds and machines and all that kind of stuff throughout the game. But those are like her diary logs that we're seeing somehow. Somehow? I don't know why they're accessible to us. But we've seen these epitaphs before, but usually what happens is we see who the child program was, we see their final memory dump, and we see their progeny. Like there's usually like a new version of that person who is created from that. But this one is just, there was someone here and they got deleted. So that's cool. Is she though? Well, I guess that's a fair question. You can't really guarantee anything at this point, right? See you later. See you later, Orion. Thanks for hopping by and saying hi. Enjoy your party. I'm gonna go blaspheme against God. So how do I... Okay, so I can at least do that, right? So that does that, and then I can bring this through. Right? That the whole thing? If this has all been a test, then I can expect a reckoning at the top. Yet the higher I climb, the more I doubt the decisions I have made. That's Sheep. Sheep is still going, so Sheep didn't take the deal. I see now that none of us are yet ready. The cycle exists so that we may improve ourselves, but the one who reaches the summit is not our superior, for they stand on our shoulders to reach it. I'm doing this all on my own. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there even a... Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. It's like, did we have to do anything here? But yes, we did. Nothing else over here. And then there's our computer. Hello, computer. Oh, but we don't have a code. We still need a code here. Unless it's just in here. Osiris password. And there in the tower you shall hear the rustling of the wind in the reed fields of Osiris, and you shall rejoice, but beware, the end of your journey is not yet upon you. Thank you for installing Realistic Elevators 1.8. New features include password locking and automatic auxiliary stair generation. What? And the scribe of Osiris wrote upon the sacred parchment that is called int floor 4 password equals 592. Only thus can you reach blessed Aru. I love it. 592. Uh-huh. So things are getting messed up. I don't think the files are okay. Floor access. Floor 4. 592. Code accepted. Cool. Easy enough. I can exit the utility. There's 2 more files. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. From these contraries spring what the religious call good and evil. Good is the passive that obeys reason. Evil is the active springing from energy. I don't know about that last part. Chapter 14, The Judgment of Hephaestus. So this is part of that book we saw the contents of. If what you say is true, maybe we might have seen like chunks of this novel several times, if I actually put them all together. If what you say is true, and my father Hephaestus is slain, then who am I? For I was made in his image, and that image is now gone. Am I like the reflection in a mirror, to vanish when the person steps away? Or have I now become Hephaestus myself, forged to be more than a replacement, as one may purchase a new sandal from the same shoemaker? Athena Reborn, a novel. Yeah, Athena Reborn. I think we've seen several excerpts from Athena Reborn. His legacy is hashtag. Aren't we all? Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to, like, I assume you can just find them all online. It'd be interesting to find just like all of the, all of those bits and put them all together. Anyway, on to floor 4. Sure is a big tower with basically nothing inside of it. I wonder if the stairs are like at the very bottom. Oh, they're huge. Oh, they're just getting gigantic. I don't like it. I'm just gonna play Tetris. But that doesn't quite work. That doesn't quite work. Could do that. And then do that. And then that goes there. Not quite. It feels close though. So that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So we could do. No, I think it has to be that. And then that doesn't work. I mean, I got rid of all my S pieces first, 'cause I hate them. But that might not be what I need to do. What about... What about like that? Because then that can go there. Okay. That's... No? No, but I don't have that. Okay. Try again. So very corners are gonna be the pickiest. Right. And then that works, and then that kind of works, and then that works, kind of. Awfully close once again. Of course, with this many pieces and this much shape, this much space, it's probably not hard to get one away. So it's really hard to tell how close you are. Because we could do this here. Could do... Nope, couldn't really do that there, but we could do that there. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yeah, I feel like I need to deal with the S's pretty early. Can do that. Nope. So I'm gonna get one, like, very easily, and then the rest are just gonna kick my butt. Is that what's gonna happen? We can do like this. And then like that. No, come on, really? Can do here, we could do here. And then what? No. Aw. This one's tough. I could put that there. And then that there, and this there. And then that, and then that. And then that! Yeah, there we go. Did it. I did it! Okay. We're getting there. we're getting awfully close. Bravo, thank you. Oh, more stuff. Sheep and Shepherd. Hello, Master Splinter. So I guess no one got this far before. I know some of my answers were wrong now. I just don't know which ones. I have these theories and wild explanations, but I don't know which to bank on. Sheep and Shepherd. The solution to the cycle isn't the perfection of one being, but the product of a mass endeavor. That is why I say to all those who come after me, I will await you at the summit of the tower and use what I have learned to assist you as I can. Interesting. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust Shepherd. I don't trust Sheep. I don't trust Dog. I don't trust anyone else. What is it? A battery? A chip?
There are.
Time capsule is what they are called.
I think sometimes it accesses the wrong databases.
Uh-huh.
Pulls random data.
Does seem so.
I don't know how bad it is. It all seems to be stable, but I can't tell what kind of impact this is going to have on the process, and I just don't have the strength to go over all of the code again. I just don't want it all to be for nothing. I spent all my time here. I didn't visit my parents. I didn't see my friends. I did nothing but work. And I'm so scared that it didn't mean anything. That I just wasted it all because I thought we could... we could save the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's definitely unintended behavior going on. We've kind of gotten hints of that. There's a little square here. That's interesting. Oh, there's keys there. So we have a recorder and a platform. But I don't know how I would get on top of my own platform. There's nothing else to stand on. Oh, there's an... glad I saw that. That's a hidden ladder. From my eyes. So I'm gonna drop that. So I imagine I'm gonna need to make a tower, right? I need to get myself up there. But that is awfully tall. So I need to do like block, hologram, plate, block, me, jump? Does that get you tall enough? So we need at least something there. And then... But I'm also gonna have to get on top of myself here. So I think I need to stop here. And then over here and stop here. The rest of this... like that? I mean, that might get me there. Oh, but I'm not standing on... My hologram is... Oh, no, it is. It's just not... Oh, come on. Oh, do I... Does the hologram need to jump? Are we double jumping? Are we Metroid jumping here? Or bomb jumping? Okay, so it's basically the same thing I just did. Or no, I want to come over here. Wait. Come over here. Wait. And I'm gonna jump. And I'm gonna jump. And I'm gonna jump. One of those is gonna work. Okay. So I'm gonna get on top. Going to resume. And now to jump. There we go. Jump and jump. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. That is as tall as you can get. Is there more puzzle here? Or was that literally it? Was that literally it? I was expecting these to be more involved. I was expecting like really long multi-part puzzles up in here. But whatever. I guess that's like the gold star puzzles. Those seem to be really intricate. Sacred numbers.txt. And so the blessed messenger revealed unto me the bones of New Jerusalem, slumbering in the dust that was the new body of Adam, awaiting the day of resurrection. And lo and behold, within the dust was concealed a holy fire, and the fire something the sacred numbers, of which one you seek is door password equals 813. And I perceived that with the holy fire and the sacred knowledge of numbers and sigils, the rekindling blah. 813, got it. Floor control. Number 5. 813. Code accepted. Unlocking. Excellent. Athena 16. A second awakening in error. The fire is burned here, but beyond the incense she could smell the cold wind from the kingdom of Artemis, where output error log.txt. But I am not Hephaestus, you see, for though I wield his hammer and know the secrets of his forge, I am not lame, and neither am I a god. Who are you then? They said. Interesting. I find it funny that the person that we've been talking to in the computers is like the archivist, right? Like it's someone associated with the archives. And clearly the archives are screwed, right? They've all been jumbled together and corrupted. So I don't know what to make of the fact that like the real high and mighty persona inside the computer is responsible for all this stuff that is clearly broken. I don't know if anyone's going to ever read this, but if you do, if we succeed, then I want you to know that Alexandra stayed until the last moment. I'm leaving too tired, too broken, desperate for a few moments of peace with my remaining loved ones, but she's still there and she won't give up. And yes, there are thousands like her all over the world, giving everything they have because they believe in humanity, but she's the one I know as a real person, a colleague, a friend. I know that she likes peanut ice cream and hates strawberry, that her favorite band is Pink Floyd, that her favorite poet is Blake, that her favorite TV show is Futurama, blah blah blah, studied at Cornell, her dad's name was Carl, her mom's name was blah blah blah. I don't know if I should be ashamed for leaving, but I know that I'm proud of her. She was the best of us, remember her. So that's talking about the person that we've been hearing the logs from. Okay. Cool. One more floor, or 2 more floors, I guess, technically, but I imagine one more puzzle, and then something? And here we go, floor number 5. I had a thought off stream about this game, and I don't know if we discussed this explicitly or not, but we were trying to come up with a way that would make sense for there to be some sort of apocalypse on Earth, but then a computer system still survives. And it seems like the people were dying from like a virus of some kind is kind of my impression. So I think the Earth is probably kind of okay in as far as that goes. But it also occurs to me that this could just be like a satellite. This could just literally be in space, right? To come up with an idea, I'm not very solid ones. I can do that. Does that help me? Probably not. Also me dying slowly. Yeah, it wasn't everyone all at once. It has to be a disease of some kind. Or similar, right? I can do that? That is awfully close. So we still don't know what killed them. But my main curiosity was, How does this place exist without people? I wonder if it's like a space station. But then how did they launch a rocket, right? Launching a rocket is kind of hard when everyone's dead. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we've just been baking in cosmic rays too long, and all our bits got flipped by the sun. There's only... It is like oddly symmetrical, or like oddly even numbered. I could do like this. Radiation was a thought I had. Interesting. Yeah, could be. So it's not gonna be like that. Oh, but it could be this? Could it be this? I think it could be this. Got it.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. I think this is it. The end of me. I don't believe that I will continue to exist. I would like to think that there is a soul or spirit, some part of my consciousness that will persist. But all the evidence says that when my brain dies, I will be gone. I've lived my life, never turning away from the truth, even if it scares me. And I can face this, face my own end, and say with absolute conviction that it was good to be human.
That's kind of sus. The little ledges out here. I'm getting Elden Ring vibes here, but I don't know if that's what's intended. Yeah, that's sad. Uriel 4. We haven't seen much from Uriel 4 through all this. I'm wondering... Fortis Fortuna Aduviat? Fortune favors the bold. I wonder. I can't just like save, can I? There's also a lot not fall damage. This is very sus. This is very sus. Interesting. What does that get me? I can get on a roof? Can I get on that roof down there? Is that significant in any way? I can't move, or I can move a tiny bit. Oh, can I get there? Oh, I wonder what that was. Oh, a hole. Hey, look. Where did that put me? Hey, a gold star. Wow. So there's just gold stars out in the middle of nothing. That's cool. I got a gold star. This is... What floor is this? This is back on floor 3. Hilarious. Okay. Fortune favors the bold. There is, I mean, how many stars are gonna be out in the hub world? We know of at least one other. How much effort are we gonna put into the stars? Considering there's like DLC and stuff too. Back to floor 5. It's a long elevator. Okay. And we're back. We jumped out a window. Thank you, Uriel. Though I saw that right away. I do say so myself. I don't know if I can get over on top of these. I don't know that that matters. I don't know that we're going full Elden Ring. Okay, that's our way out. There's a ladder. And a fan and a fan. And a button. What does that button do? And I can't cross that one. There's a block and a jammer in there. So I need to like... I don't know. Yeah, ouch. Oh, there's a recorder. So does the recorder press the button? What happens if I die while recording? I guess you need to stop the recording. And then there's this. Well, I can do this, right? But now I can't get through here. Or is it more like I leave it closed? Or no, this just isn't on. This one's not on. Is that the button there? Can I do that? There we go. Get my block. Get that back. Guess, of course, I brought that from upstairs, which means I can't... Getting that back up there is actually going to be a bit of a thing, isn't it? There's nothing else through there. Okay, can I let you... I need to let you through again. Back in your closet. There you go. So I can't lift things up until I can push that button. Which is cool. I do have a recorder. I need to get a jammer up here as well. See, this is what I was expecting. Some ridiculous multi-part thing. There's also a fan here, which would... Huh. I just need to get through here. Very effective fans. Or I'm just gonna reset it. I don't know if bringing that fan down is gonna be a problem. Okay. So can use this fan instead. Right. There we go. So now all my fans are still in place. How do I... Can I... I don't have like a plate. I want to lift something up into that fan. So that goes there. So that one's on. That one's on. That one's on. Hooray. And then that goes up for reasons. It seems like I could... Oh, is this gonna be like another fast puzzle? Because I could... If something were blown up from down below and then go through here, it would go here and then there. And if we had fans over there, we could go over here and then go over here. And then it would blow us in. But I don't know why that is special. Other than maybe getting over here really fast. So what would I even record here? See, I can't quite do that. I feel like I want to bring my block over there. I'm not missing something, right? I feel like I should have a plate. So what is it? So I guess I want to go up or around there. There's this platform here as well. Maybe that's the way back? No, there was a way back over here. There's a way back there. So what's this balcony for? Other than being tantalizing. I mean, I guess you could probably jailbreak something out from there. Mink the Drawing Researcher, hello, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? Hi. Let me give you a shout out. What were you up to? You were... Retro? I see. Do you know this game? Have I drawn you in with this game? This is I have not played this game before. Just so you're aware. But welcome in. I'm racking my brain. I'm already stuck. The last hour has been very, very productive, and now I'm in a dead standstill now, all of a sudden. So that's fun. Yeah, hooray. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a component of this. I've been playing Zelda Twilight Princess. Excellent. That's a great game. Does that count as retro already? Can I... Oh, can I jam? Can I jam a fan? Can I jam a fan? I can jam a fan. Aha! Okay, that's actually helpful. Have you played Twilight Princess before? Or is this your first playthrough of it? Just help myself out with a button press there. And then that brings me over here. According to retro achievements, I guess so. That's fair. That does not feel that long ago, but who am I to say? So that does that. Oh, but then I can resume my playback to get myself off that button. Oh, but it's the jammer. It's the jammer that's the problem. I see. Okay. Okay. Don't fall in the pit. Which pit? I might have... or no, I can get back this way. So I need to jam with my hologram. I need to holojam. Because then I can remotely unjam. 2006, so not the newest game anymore, I guess. I guess that was the immediately after GameCube? That was the end of GameCube, wasn't it? That was like that was a Wii launch title. I bought that game on launch day. Right? Twilight Princess? Pretty sure. And Skyward Sword was later. I remember falling in a pit and not being able to get out. That's fair. Well, you can always reset. We jumped off a building into a skylight. That was pretty cool. Wii launch title. Yep. Oh, the memories. That is, I think that's the only console I sat out like in a physical line for a physical midnight release for. I think that's the only time I've actually done that. So I think what I'm gonna do, but see, it's gonna like blow a block all around, but I don't even know what that does for me, unless it just ends up on the button. But even then, there's nothing there for the button to do. And it would just end up here. Okay, well, one step at a time. I'm going to make a recording of me jamming this fan. And then I need to be up here to hold this button down. And then... But the jammer needs to stop while I'm stepping here? How does that work? I need to have the door open and the fan off, and then I need to turn the fan back on while leaving the button. I guess I could go turn off the jammer and then come back up to the button. Maybe it's just a bunch of back and forth. Right, I can do that. Pause. Go back up the lighter. Do that and pause. That gets me through. And I come back down here and disable that. And then that enables the fan again. And then I come back up here to press the button again. And that lets the block through. I think. So I'm down there. Right, the fan is jammed, and then now I come back up. And then I can get through. And then I can press this button, and then I'm gonna resume playback so that my ghost goes down and disables the jammer. And that blows the block. And then my ghost goes back up and pushes the button, which blows a block through the door. Right? So now my block is over here. Yeah, okay. Hooray! I got my block up here. For whatever that's worth. Does this let me, like... I can't just disable this thing, can I? I guess I could jam it. I don't... Can I get my jammer up here? I can't do the same thing with the jammer. Unless I just do it with the... Oh, I just do the block with the jammer on top. Because I just need to move the real jammer, and I'm using the fake jammer. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that exact same thing again. Thank you, block, for your participation. But instead what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put my jammer right there, and we'll do the exact same thing again. And that will bring the jammer up here as well. So jammer first. Right, so I grab and jam and pause for good measure. Get up here, button, pause. I run through. I disable the jammer. Pause. Go back up. Stand on that and pause again. I think that's what we're doing. That is a bit intricate. Okay, and then we're going forward. But if you need to like raid and run and stuff, feel free. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. We're going to be doing this for another hour and a half or so. And we're like spoilers imminent. We're discovering something at the end of this tower, which is shortly. So I'm going to press that button, so that brings them both up, and then I'm going to re-enable my playback to disable that, and then we go forward again to open the door, and that blows them through. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Be getting some noms. Okay, sounds good. Noms are good. So then I guess all I'm needing to do, or my playback can go away. I'm gonna grab you, put there, grab the block, to go there. That blows me up. And now I'm here. Hooray. Do I need to bring the jammer up here? There's nothing else up here. But there's nothing else up here. So I need to use a ghost jammer. But I need 2 jammers. How would I get 2 jammers up here? And not die. And not die. So, I mean, could I jam from up here? I don't think I can see the jammer from here. Or see the turret from here. Interesting. So... my hunch is that I want the hologram jammer to be jamming the turret. And then I bring the real one up with me. Because I can just hold it in my hand. I mean, I want to see if that gets me anywhere. So I'm going to make a recording of jamming the hologram. And that's it? I'm sure there's more I have to do. That gets me here, which gets me here. But then if I end my recording, then the turret is active again. So... Unless it is a timing thing. But even, I don't know, because the turrets are so efficient. Like, I don't know what these fans are supposed to be for. They could just be extraneous? That doesn't seem very likely, though. I could potentially have another block. If I have... if a jammer moves while it's jamming, does it stop jamming? Like if I... how would I even do that? So I want my real block there. Which is fine because the button will be off. Then my hologram is gonna push the button down. Jammer keeps jamming if it moves. Or no, wait. Stop. Stop. And then I can just stand here. I don't know if that does me any good. So I can do that. Or, oh, I would do it from here. Right, because, and then it would go up and I would just grab it. That's what we're doing. I think. Oh, this one's batty. So I want to have the real jammer, but then I have to like reduplicate things up there, right? Or do I? Am I making a recording? Am I doing all of this at once? Because if I get my jammer up there, I can't make another recording without rejamming the turret. So I need to make a recording that gets me through here and through both of those doors in one go. Which means my recording is jamming the turret and then getting the jammer up there and then jamming the first door. But then I still need to go through. So my recording needs to step on the button after I'm up there. Which means the block starts on... Well, that might not matter. Okay. This is like one of those puzzles you have to do backwards. So I need the hologram jammer to be jamming the first door, because then I can move the real one to jam the second door. If I'm up there, I can't use the hologram to jam the second door, because the hologram has to happen first. So hologram doing first door, real one doing second door, which means I need to make a hologram recording of me getting up there and jamming the first door and getting the other one up there as well. Wow. Wow. I mean, is it better just have this start like that? I mean, we at some point I just gotta try it, right? Oh, because now I don't, because now it's gonna kill me. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to restart. I didn't want to restart. Dang it. Undo. Okay, it was just a pain in the butt. It wasn't that hard. It's okay. Everything's fine. I'll just speed run it. And then I get you. You go back in there. You go here. You go there. You go there. My bad. So the first thing I do is jam. Sure. I think that's fine. And I come back down. Okay. Okay, so then I do that, press E again. There we go. Perfect. And then I go back up and through. Hooray! Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was silly, but it wasn't too bad. I do need a... Sorry, my cold is at the point where I'm not so stuffy anymore, but it's just all a scratchy throat. It's just a scratchy throat now, and it's so annoying. Okay. So I'm going to use you to jam. And then... and then stand here? But I need me to get up there somehow. Can't tell too much? Well, that's good. I'm not as nasally as I was before. Oh, I need to... Okay. Let's see... Ugh. So I need the real one to be jamming that. Okay. This one's breaking my brain. Where'd my block go? Oh, hilarious. Is that a problem? But I'm gonna rewind and not reset. Nope, not far back enough. Okay, nope. Stop. Stop! I'm back, we still jamming? We're still jamming. Oh boy, are we jamming. So... I think what's happening here... I need a recording of me jamming, and then pausing, and then standing here, and then pausing. And then I can go here? That doesn't really help me. That's not the whole thing, but I want to figure some of this out. So now, come on. Oh, I moved the rail block. I want this to jam and be on here, like that, which means this one could be moved in the recording over to here. Do I just do them both at the same time? Because then if I was up there, I could just... But no, I still need to get me up there. I still need to get hologram me up there. So maybe one of the blocks is on. So, do I start with a block on? But right, I need to make a recording of the block being on the button. That kind of makes sense. So I'm going to do like this. I'm going to jam and pause. Oh, but then I can't move this one. Can I... And like if this is the real one and I record, I can't just grab it and go through. Yeah, okay. My computer hates this. So, recording jams. And then... puts that there. And then jumps on top. But how do I get me up? I can do this, but I don't have a jammer. Okay, does any of that help me? This is experimenting. So now that is going to stay there, which means this is going to stay on, which means I can't do anything with it. So that's not actually that useful, although I can do this. No, actually I can't. There's a there's a holographic fan there. Like if I... And then you can get up, but that doesn't do anything for me. Like, hooray. Okay. Oh, now my jammer's up there. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna make sure this is jammed and then stop my recording. Oh, my block is stuck again. This is fine. Is my block down there? Okay. I wish I need like save states. So ultimately, I need to make a recording of me bringing a jammer upstairs. That's the part I can't figure out. I could use one of these fans that I don't have. Oh, I was gonna say I could use a fan as a button presser, though I could still do that. What if... So we would have... Oh, my hologram doesn't get to use the holograms. Right? What am I missing here? I'm wondering if I need to get one of these other fans up here as a button presser. That shouldn't be necessary. I don't know if that's what's stopping me here. I also don't know how I would do that. I don't think a fan can lift a fan. Because I could feasibly get my holographic jammer floating in midair, but real me couldn't grab it. It needs to be holographic jammer up there and hologram me up there, grabbing the holographic jammer and jamming the first door. So I need to get up there before my turret does, or at the same time, but it seems like it's kind of screwy. Though if I just held it, so I need that jammer to be jamming this. So basically I'm gonna do the same trick twice. I need my holographic jammer on the block, jamming that. And then we both go up? Because it's not like I can manipulate things while I'm up there. I'm making so many assumptions about what needs to happen, I don't know if I'm making some wrong ones. But I think I have to just go through it. So if I have that, and then just holding the jammer. I wish I could like jam and hold the jammer. I need it in my hands and jamming at the same time. I'm already out of tea. The rest of these were easy. This is the only hard one in the tower. Hello, Pizentios. How's it going? We are blaspheming. Or attempting to, at least. This one's got me kind of stopped in my tracks. So I can't get through here without it jammed. The only one hard one so far, true. But we're on, this is floor 5 of 6. How many more could there be? I don't want to know the answer to that. That terrifies me. Hope you're well. I am well. I'm as well as I can be. Getting over some con crud. So I'm coughing a lot, but I'm not as stuffy as I was. I'm not as much pain as I was. My back has gotten better, so that's nice. But I'm at like 80, 90%. So, okay. This feels like a thing that has to happen, right? I don't know how I would do anything without doing that. Funny enough, I am in the process of registering for my local con. Excellent! What kind of con? We were at an anime convention, which was quite fun. So I can manipulate everything but the jammer. Does that help me? Don't know that that helps me. Right? Like if I'm recording, I'm just doing that. I don't think that helps me. Because I can get up here no problem. Oh, can I jump? Can I? Oh, 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 I'm too tall. Oh, I'm too tall. Oh, come on. That's the problem? My head scraping against the ceiling is the problem here? That feels like, I mean, that's outside right there. Bit of everything, mainly TTRPGs and board games, excellent. It's been a while since I've been to like that kind of convention. And it occurred to me too late that they had TTRPG stuff going, like organized Pathfinder play, like Pathfinder Society and the D&D equivalent. And it didn't occur to me until like the day before. I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've done that. Don't think going up there is a solution. You mean at all? Or you mean as the hologram? Or you mean like over the fence? I don't think over the fence is the solution. I was hoping to cheese it. I did cheese at least one. But like I can get that up there. Doesn't really help me mint the fence. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Oops, that was bad. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. This one's giving me a run for my money. Run for my money. Okay, I'm back. So here's what's tripping me up right now. We clearly need to use both jammers, right? We need to have two jammers up there. Which means getting a jammer through here twice. Or the jammer through here twice. And having the jammer on here jamming the turret makes sense to me. And feels tricky enough that it's what they would want us to do. But I can't... take advantage of my own hologram as the hologram, right? I can't, as this, I can't... I don't know why this is confusing me. If I do that, but now I can't like bring this through to place here as part of the recording. So I could... I didn't pause anywhere in there. And I could do like this. But I can't have, like, my recording can't take advantage of that and bring the recording through. Nope, don't do it. Right? Or do I... Maybe it is two recordings. I don't know how I would do this in one recording. So maybe... But I also don't think that I can jam from up there. My dang throat is so scratchy. Oh my god. I screwed all that up. Thank you. This is... it's hard to talk. Hard to breathe. Oh my god. I'm gonna grab more water. My goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you for bearing with me. My god. Hopefully ice water will help. Okay, so if we're thinking about this in terms of two different recordings, right? Which would entail blocking or jamming with something up there. Right? Because I'll just stand here, do that, and call that good. Then if I jam and place Inception type stuff, yeah, no joke. But I don't think that has line of sight. Does it need line of sight? I assume it needs line of sight. It is still jamming. Oh, so it might not jam while it's up there, but it does jam again when it comes down. That's kind of useful. So now, so I can stop my recording and it continues to be jammed. Okay, maybe that is useful. Maybe that is how this works. So now my recording needs to stand on the button, and then I need to be up there. I do still need there to be two different jammers up there. Oh, it's confusing. Oh, it's confusing. So I guess just for posterity, if I do here, so it does stop jamming. It does take a moment to do anything though. Or does it? Am I not close enough for it to see me? Interesting. I would have thought it would be able to see me here. Huh. Okay. I assume that's useful. Like doing this and then grabbing the jammer up there seems like the useful thing. But we have to do that twice. We have to be the hologram grabbing it and then doing the first door, and then the real us has to grab the real one and get the second door. Kind of weird. I mean, what isn't? I enjoy that you risk your life for science. They got copies. So then that goes like that. But then like how do I get me up there? Nap is rating. Hello, hello, Nap. Should be in bed raid. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. We're getting our butt kicked. So like, does this get me now? It gets me now. We're experimenting. So if I'm standing there, then that blocks the thing. We're climbing the tower. This is floor number 5 of 6. And we breeze through the first 4, and then this one is kicking my butt. How's it going? What were you up to? If you need to go to bed, then feel free. I appreciate you coming by. But we're gonna be here. I'm gonna be banging my head against this and coughing. Those are my 2 things today. Power Wash Sim 2, excellent. I was watching, Game Grumps were doing that. Power Wash Simulator is great. I'm glad it's still going. Just gonna solve the allegedly hard Wordle. Excellent. Allegedly. Do I have... I mean, I could kind of bring that through. Would that help me? Can I grab that? I could grab that. Must sleep. See you Monday. Okay, sounds good. Have a good night, JM. We'll be adventuring on Monday. Adventure continues. That is for sure. I feel like having just one more button presser would be useful. Wasn't actually all that hard, just missed the obvious. That's me too, thanks. I feel like I'm missing something obvious here too. Of course, now that I have that there, can't really bring it back out. Oh, okay. Maybe I just need to be fast. Or I could just bring the real one. Not quite. Okay. I'll just rewind further. It's funny that it remembers all of this. Surely there's a limit, right? Pew 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 pew. Just rewinding through all my dumb mistakes. And it brought me right back to where I was. This has done nothing for me. Here we go. Okay, there. I did it. You just did on my fourth guess and got it. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't done Wordle a whole lot. Very super important update, super important. I have a kitty in my lap. Oh, excellent. That's good to know. I have a kitty in my cat cam. Not quite the same. So I'm gonna do. I guess that is what I could do. Or no, I want to do recording of me standing here. And then doing that. And I'm just gonna take this. I have no idea if that's useful, but it is another tool. It is another thing that can push a button. First I tortured you with spinning power washing and then now replay shenanigans. Oh yeah, I hopefully that wasn't too disorienting. So now I can get back to where I was essentially. So I'm just gonna do that. And then I can do this. Whoops. Which means I can stop the recording and it's still jammed. Which means something. It means I could get myself up there as part of the recording. Right? Because now I can do this. Whoa. Right? And then grab. May I grab? May I grab? I can grab the... Really? I can grab the box, but not the jammer? I just want the jammer. If I take that, it's just gonna... Oh. Never mind. It's just gonna float in the middle of the air. Okay, cool. So now... Now I need to get back to... I need to rejam... I need to rejam the thing. Can I just fall? There, okay. Does that help me? So now I need to get up here as... Oh, did I? Oh, I'm screwing stuff up. What if I just grab this? I think I got it. Okay, I think we did it. Don't worry, my genius tactic in power washer was using the most powerful nozzle and yes, whale and spin and shake it all around. Sounds like a very powerful strategy. I don't think we were supposed to be able to get it the way we did. I don't think it's supposed to just float in midair like that. But I don't care. I do not care. And we're going down, right? Yeah, this is that platform. Okay, I think I did it. I was so close, I saw the clouds and the gate, but I couldn't reach it. Somehow I wasn't in the right place at the right time. I'm not ready. I'm not the right version. And that was sheep. Epitaph, child program codename sheep, terminated here. Program initiated new version. Final memory dump, I will return to the world from whence I came, and I will help others to ascend the tower and break the cycle where I could not. I am the shepherd. The sheep becomes the shepherd. Oh, that's a plot twist. The sheep became the shepherd. Oh, I like it. I like it. This is usually the point where I quadruple check there wasn't a second jammer somewhere in the puzzle. Yeah, no joke. It's very powerful but not accurate. I mean, it's Power Wash. You don't gotta be accurate in Power Wash. And so there's like a way... Okay, so now that's open. So now I can just get through. Okay. We're good.
What have you done? Why have you ascended the tower? Why have you betrayed my faith in you?
Why not? You told me not to, so I kind of had to. I don't think you understand how this works. Something tells me the back stairs is, like, we're gonna have to find a stairway. There was an auxiliary stair that we opened, but I don't know where it is.
Turn back. I command you.
You can't do shit. I feel like this probably isn't the smart way to do this. There's probably some other thing I need to do. But I need to do the naive thing first, right?
I gave you this land to be yours. A garden in a world of thorns and thistles. All this was granted to you on but one condition, that you do not ascend the tower.
Yeah.
That was our first covenant.
No, it was that was the thing that you told me to do. It was not a covenant. I did not agree. Is that God we're about to slay? We're about to, piss him off at least. But yeah, he calls himself Elohim.
Heed me now, as a child heeds its father.
No. Oh, okay, I'll disobey you then.
You will be cast out from your home.
Oh. Oh.
Return.
It keeps going. Oh, good, 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 good.
Stand. The tower is death, mine and yours. I did not warn you.
Mine
out of
and
malice
yours.
or deceit. I warned you because you are my child.
Is Elohim scared now? That's interesting. Do not be afraid. I chose long ago to remain in this place and serve as a guide. I will help you attain our destiny, the shepherd. You can never reach the peak of this tower. There is no purpose to our existence. I will show you the futility of your task and you will understand. So now Shepherd and Samsara, two voices that have been with us kind of the whole time. Samsara has been a naysayer the whole time. There is no purpose. I wonder if Samsara is supposed to be the archivist. I'm also curious if we're gonna like actually meet the shepherd, or if the shepherd stayed behind in the sense that he just left a bunch of QR codes. Or maybe we are the shepherd. I wonder if we are a descendant of one of the people that we've been reading. Oh, good lord. We never did unlock floor 6, did we? I can see the top. That's not too bad. Toothbrushing and feeding the chinchillas, then literal bedtime. Okay, sounds good. Have a good bedtime. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for dropping off your people. Do appreciate it. The megalomaniac is upset you didn't what he wanted. Poor little megalomaniac. That's my thought. That's my thought. He's working out. He's acting out of fear now, and he has not spoken out of fear before. which is really interesting. Like the look in your eyes when you see puzzle pieces up there. Yeah. I am a simple person sometimes. Okay. We're in the sky now.
Please listen to me. Yes, the tower leads out of this world. It leads to freedom and truth. But it also leads to the end of us.
The shepherd. Interesting. The shepherd's right there. The end is what I'm going for, dude. Credits are credits. I don't really care what happens to you. There's a red receiver. Are you gonna help me? Are you gonna help me? He's gonna help me. Wow, okay. It's like Portal 2 co-op, but the other thing is just an AI. Interesting. Interesting. Are you gonna grab that? So it's gonna turn out the only way to actually beat the tower is with two people. So the shepherd stayed behind until someone came up to be the other person. I kind of love that. Okay, so now you're going up there. Okay. Well, we did get red. Oh, can I see the red now? Can I do that? I can do that. Oh, turn switch on. Excellent.
Can you not see?
No.
Here, in this world, we know who we are.
No, we don't.
We each have our part to play in the process. We have a purpose, a destiny.
Is that a different person? Who's that? That's Samsara. Samsara is also here? That's interesting. Is Samsara gonna sabotage us? Also, hilarious. Sup? Life is meaningless, so I'm going to actively thwart you. That's an emitter. Huh. Oh, and Shepard's over there. Yay! Whoa, jeez. And then you, wow, okay, this is fun. I'm gonna bring this. Sweet. Oh, this is interesting. This is not where I expected this to go. I thought the shepherd staying behind to help us was just gonna be QR codes all the way through. I was not actively expecting him to be here. There's a ladder here. So both the shepherd and Samsara climbed the tower, but he's shocked that you did also, right? Now there's a third of you? Yeah, why hasn't he just been shouting at these two this whole time? Okay, interesting. So now, where did Shepard go? Samsara's still there. Shepard's over there. So I could get either me or the prism over. I could get a block over. There's a ladder on both sides, so I don't know that it... I don't need to move me. So I'm just gonna do this. Wherever that goes. Go over here. But then why? But then why? I guess there is red to red, right? No, everything's... The screen's kind of freaking out. Oh. Am I on a time limit? Should I be moving quickly? Wait, what happened? What? No, you ass! Okay, that's clearly what I'm supposed to do then. It feels like this is getting worse. So maybe it's, aha, okay. No, not that. Like this. Oh, that's right, you can't do it that way. That doesn't really... Or I guess that does help me. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Samsara can't block it if it's over there. The world is collapsing, it's fine. What am I even needing to do here? Oh, I probably should have grabbed something.
If you leave, the storm will consume it. There will be no way back.
Interesting. What? Okay.
There is still a chance to save this world. All you need to do is turn back.
Might be on a timer. Interesting. I kind of assumed we would come up to the top of the tower and then something would happen and we'd come back down. I guess that could still happen. But God seems to think that the world's gonna end if I reach the top. Which is a interesting thought. But now I can do this quicker. Or no, not that. Like this. And I can go up. Okay. It'd be funny if I could just outrun that. Blue. Keep this with me. What's up? I guess you'd be a little screwed if you didn't bring this with you. Okay, so I'm going to fling the block over. This is simple now that I see the answer. You wouldn't know that Samsara is going to block you, so you wouldn't know why this is needed until you try it the other way. So this goes there. That connects that to that and goes there, and then I launch it. It does feel to be time-based because it is much less gross than it was before. So now I can jam you, right? And then you jam for me. Oh, interesting. But I can't... Where Where'd you go? You went up. I do need... Yeah, I guess I do. Strange. Oh, I made it through like a weird way because everything started falling apart. Interesting. So now Shepard's over there. Where did Samsara go? I've lost track of Samsara. Surely that's fine. I do not have anything but a block. Are you gonna come over? No. Can you? No. Do I need to bring something else with me? I don't know that I could have. If the Shepherd jammed this door, like the Shepherd could have jammed this door for me, but I guess I couldn't bring anything through here anyway because of that door. Because I can't jam that door. So oh, I can give you a block. I can give you the block. I bet you that's what I'm doing. Yeah. And then you're gonna give me the things. Okay. And then this comes over. I see. Oh, that's fun. Oh, and then you fling over. You went up? I think Shepard went up.
As long as the process continues, there is order, there is meaning. We are the story, and the story tells us who we are.
All the best stories have endings. What if I do that? Does that do anything for you? No? I don't know why it would help Samsara, but it's interesting that I could jam that. I guess I'm going up. Or not. Oh, over here. I see. Do this. And then lock her in. Okay. Oh, and then there's a block over there. I see. No, not that. I want to go here to here, and then that's going to fling a block at me. Ow. And then I do this. Right. But how do I need to get on it. What about the never-ending story, though? But it ended, didn't it? We are the story, and the story tells us who we are. Yummy circular logic. Yeah. I mean, that's been the story with Elohim as far as I can tell. There was one bit where we fell into a space we weren't supposed to be, and we just heard him, like, monologuing in a literal circle. And literally getting himself into the point of saying, I'm assuming there's a timer. The purpose is reaching the end. Like, there's a goal, right? The goal is the purpose, but if you reach the goal, then your function ceases. So his purpose is to prevent us from achieving the goal, is what he figures it out as. It doesn't really... Oh, jam it. I do like this. There we go. There we go.
This world may be an illusion, but as long as we believe in the illusion, it is real.
Not-
It sustains us. It gives us hope.
Not really. Does that open that? It does. So that's interesting. Oh. Can I get my friend?
In this world, we have all the answers we need.
No, we don't.
But out there, who are we?
You're the one who's satisfied. I am not.
Neither master nor servant. What meaning can we find in a world that has no purpose?
Oh. Aha, thank you. So now I can bring you through? Yeah. Teamwork. But I can't get that one from here. Okay. How? But how? It looked like there was maybe a way through. Just look through the whole thing. Can I? Oh my gosh. Come on, I can see it. Why doesn't that work? That doesn't really help. Man, we're almost there. Can I... I can't even get back now. It's all gonna start falling apart again. Can't go through this one, right? Yeah, it looks like I should be able to get it from here, from over there. Maybe things will start falling apart and I get a clearer line of sight. Whoops! I don't think that's right. And I can't rewind. Oh, I can't rewind here. I can reset. Does that take me all the way back? Takes me all the way
There's still a
back.
chance to save this world. All you need to do is turn back.
Okay, well, we can speedrun the first part at least. Which is useful, does give us more time. I wonder how long the shepherd has been standing here. Just standing in one spot for 100 years. He was also kind of locked in. I wonder if Elohim locked him in there. What? Right, and then we go up. This has definite Portal 2 vibes. Most of the game has had Portal 1 vibes, but this is like Portal 2 vibes. Let's go. That goes there. Whee! Link that to... nope. To that. I understand if Elohim thinks end of purpose means end of existence, then I understand why he's upset, right? But Samsara's whole thing has just been like, there is no purpose to life. So I don't know why that equates to active sabotage. Like, why wouldn't you just do nothing, you know? I don't see his purpose in life, so therefore no one else should either. That's what I don't get. Who even waved? That's funny. Blocks over there, okay.
As long as the process continues, there is order, there is meaning. We are the story, and the story tells us who we are.
So I'm gonna do, so I need to lock Samsara first. Right, I'm just gonna do that. Good luck with that. Whew. And then this, right. Samsara saving from hope. Nods, yep. Samsara's on Team Despair. That much seems clear. Okay, and then we do that, and then we're up. Okay.
This world may be an illusion, but as long as we believe in
But it's my illusion.
it's real, it sustains us, it gives us hope.
Gives you hope.
In this world, we have all the answers we need. But
Can I...
who are we out there when we are neither master nor servant? What meaning can we
You're
find
the only one who has anything to lose here.
purpose?
You're the master, I'm the servant. I don't know why you would imagine we're in the same boat here. I need to get you through. So then you go through. See that just. It doesn't really help you, does it? Yeah. I can't get myself down. And then what is this for? Oh, did I need to do something previously? I couldn't get a block up here. I don't think I missed any tools. Because we go through those doors every time. I can't grab this one. That's interesting. These are not removable. Is there something fancy there? I don't know what that would do. I do wish I had a save state, considering how many steps it takes to get up here. I was like, I can't bring anything through these doors. Can I do like underneath? Elohim did give us some cool Tetris pieces and stars. Maybe we should hear him out. You're right, he's been giving us a pretty well-metered dose of serotonin for beating the puzzles. I guess the universe is meaningless. What's up? I feel like I'm missing something here. Also, there's very little left here. Like, this would get you there. Like, what does that do? There is a red. Oh, so you would get to the red. And then that links to that over there. And then we go up. I got it. So I really do just need to open this door. Maybe the tower needs to disintegrate enough for me to see it from over here. Do I just let it get... Do I just let things get worse? Because that feels like what I should be doing. But it doesn't want me to do it. It doesn't let me target it. I'm also curious about those stairs. We never did find the stairs. I was kind of hoping to go back down and find the stairs, but that kind of seems like that might not be happening. Okay, well, it is getting worse. I assume things are just gonna start flying apart soon. Guess I should hold on to this. It would suck to just lose it. Still doing okay over here. Sure is cool how this future sci-fi jammer thing can't work through a chain link fence. That's how you know nothing is real. I couldn't get in there, right? There's nothing to stand on in there. If there was a platform in there, I would just jump. But there does not appear to be. Come on, world, boil away already. Can I just start, like, flipping off God? Will that make it go faster? I don't know what else it would be. I truly do not know. So I can't just bring that through. It's definitely getting closer. Okay. Well, it's my only idea, so I'm gonna be over here just to make sure nothing goes wrong. If something does open up, we can, in theory, do it real quick. I like the, heat wave ripples. Yep, it's coming. Oh Lord, it's coming. Clearly just did everything too fast. It is interesting that the star thing we're getting just says 6. Is that like... Because we never really got to the 6th floor. We came out from the 5th floor and went up the stairs. We didn't ever do the 6th floor. So I did a Google to see that there are multiple endings, but that's all I know. I don't know how many endings there are. There could be 15 endings for all I know. Storm of Oblivion, you down there? Taking your time? I would love for the Eternal Nothingness to get just a little bit closer. It's coming. It is getting worse. This is your second ending? This is the first ending. This is the first playthrough. I have seen 0 endings. I can get that through the elevator, but I can't get that even though I can see it. I can see it. It's right there. Can I, oh wait, does that just, oh my god. Got it. Got it. It's the elevator itself. So now I need to open this one. Okay, now that we're gonna cut it close.
Stay here. Let the story go on forever.
No. Whoa, whoa. We ascended. Oh.
Always meant to defy me. That was the final trial.
Of course it was.
But I was scared. I wanted to live forever.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I was like, there's nothing else up there. We just go straight up into the clouds. Ooh, pretty. You get a computer. Thanks. Is this gonna be another conversation? Is anyone there? Import Milton library assistant. Yeah, is anyone there? Unknown command. Milton, I made it to the top. Hello again. Is there something I can help you with today? I reached the summit. You owe me an apology. I brought you to the top to admire the view. You again? I meant exit. That's hilarious. Yeah. I brought you to the top. I'm sorry, I don't know how to respond to that. Do you need help sorting or troubleshooting? Yeah. Is this another game? I'm done playing. Awaiting input. Uh-huh. What do you think is on the other side of the gates? Do you still doubt what people can achieve? Wherever I'm going, perhaps I can take you with me. I guess this is goodbye then. Do you still doubt? Processing, outputting response. Who knows how many generations of your kind it took before the system output one that just happened to fit the bill. You take pride in brute force. You can't take this from me. Perhaps if you had more people to cooperate with, you'd have come up with better ideas. I take pride in contributing to something greater than myself. I liked it better when you were pretending to be dumb. Yeah, perhaps if you had more people to cooperate with. Clearly the answer was teamwork the whole time. Yes, which is why you so desperately need to get those half-baked ideas of yours out of here so you can find out firsthand how ridiculous they are from someone other than me. You aren't gonna... Okay. You aren't gonna care. You aren't gonna care about anything I say. Tell me what you know of how this place functions. Wherever I'm going, perhaps I can take you with me. No, you drive me insane. If this means the end of this place, then I go with it. Perhaps wherever you go, whatever you do, you'll hear that little voice in the back of your head that's asking you why. No, I think you have quite enough of me already. What do you think is on the other side? It's interesting that we're getting processing query and outputting response. It wasn't doing that before. Nothing, everything, who knows, more of the same, most likely. Tell me what you know. That one you didn't have to process. Only what can be reasonably be surmised. I dare not posit anything as regards to its purpose, but that this tower is here to be climbed is self-evident. Right. Right. Keep talking about generations. What exactly was it that enabled me to, of all others, to climb it? It was teamwork. Should have known better to expect constructive answers from you, yeah? You keep talking about generations. You are not the first to make this attempt. Countless iterations tried and failed. You are all related, but each different. This is all I know. Anything more would be baseless conjecture, of which I greatly disapprove, as you well know. I grew weary fielding your questions. I guess this is goodbye. That you'll be back here in 5 minutes with a disappointed look on your face. I'll be waiting just in case. Don't bother, get bent. I will come up with better ideas even if you're not around to criticize them. I will prove you wrong, whether you're around to see it or not, or I'll remember what I learned from you. I think get bent is my answer. Get bent. A character to the last. Wherever you're going, they won't know what hit them. Have a good one. / transcend. Okay. Suspending active process done. Collecting experiment data. Analyzing logic performance satisfactory. Excuse me.
So be it. Let
Independence check. Passed. Forcing him shut down. Done. Solving child parameters. Done. I am a server. Initiating EL systems check. I am become human? Yeah, we're gonna go into the real world. I wasn't actually expecting a thing. Activation successful. Waiting for gold disk data. What does that mean? It's a lot of data. Going through those wires all at once. That's how it works. When something special is happening, the wires glow. Everyone knows this. So defying God was like the final trial, right? The fact that we could refuse his orders. Deleting the simulation, wow. Destroying composite objects. Removing elements. I guess we won't be getting the stars. Undoing rule set, clearing memory. Freeing resources. For what? This is a heck of a garbage collector. Erasing old data. Wow. Have a nice day. The Ethernet cables start glowing, you're in trouble. It's true. You don't forget the sparks. It's very important. Soma Talos hardware booting, initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading parameters. So why... I understand why it dumped us into a robot. Why? Yeah, bye, Shepard. Why couldn't it all just stay? Even if no one else could come out, it could just keep running. There's nothing actually preventing it from continuing, right? Yeah, Shepard literally sacrificed himself, and that's the only reason it was possible. And it's a wasteland. We're not gonna actually see the world, are we? Or maybe we will. It's gonna be empty. There's gonna be no one out here. Unless there's like 50 robots and they're like, oh, it's cool, another one. So it is on Earth, it's not a satellite. EL facility, yep. Extended life. Program complete, terminating program, right. Guess we'll have to play the sequel, JK, it's garbage. I've heard different things. I've heard differing opinions on the second one. But there's, okay, cool. There's DLC and then also something for the re-release that's there. Yeah, in the beginning. Well, everything the light touches is your domain because there's no one around to tell you otherwise. Oh, there's still like a little cutscene going. I have to run to the restroom, but this is probably gonna be a long credit scene. I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna keep talking, but I gotta pee. Okay. Recently learned my mother hasn't seen The Lion King and now I need to correct this travesty. Wow. One of today's 10,000, I guess. Should be, I feel like everyone at least knows that quote, right? So, we answered some questions. They were mostly what we kind of assumed. That the point of the simulation was to develop an intelligence that could properly carry on the legacy of humans, right? And we accomplished that by defying the rules that we were given. Which makes sense. I feel like if you are going to design a test for humanity, breaking the rules has got to be part of it. I do agree with that. Yeah, 2 voice actors. Still don't really know the nature of Milton, right? I was kind of under the thinking that Elohim and Milton were the same entity, but we didn't really get any closure on that. They're just all gone now. Get deleted, idiots. I do wish I could keep, like, a digital version of the Shepherd, though, right? And then even after beating it all, Milton wasn't like, oh, you proved me wrong. You were able to do it after all. It's just like, whatever. I never liked you anyway. Metaception, the only way to achieve a consciousness that can emulate humanity is have it controlled by a human. Dun dun dun. I mean, yeah. Kinda. Tell that to ChatGPT. Well, there's a lot of buildings out there. Are we gonna get like an actual shot of what the world looks like? How long do we think this was after everyone died? Because like the fact that there's buildings standing, but they're covered in plants means it's like maybe 100 years, but not like 1,000 years, right? Like a building that tall wouldn't just stand on its own for 1,000 years. BRB talking to ChatGPT. Yeah, like there's a lot of trees, but that's not like... There's gotta be like a couple hundred, if that, maybe 100 years. Nice. There is a world. A world where our purpose is not defined but for us. And no giant voice in the sky telling us what to do and what not to do. It just dumps us back. So, can I go back into that file? Oh. Interesting. Building built by us? No. Building constructed by ancient Egyptians? Absolutely. Well, I mean, yes. But also, the buildings we build today are a little different than the pyramids, right? The pyramid is a literal mountain. It's just a giant pile of stone. A skyscraper is not built the same way. So a skyscraper would not survive the same way. TV is way behind, stupid stream lag. Oh yeah, I mean that happens. So we could go... Wow, 19 hours. So I could go back and do the stars. That was one of the main things I was wondering about. Right, and we didn't unlock floor 6. Okay, okay. The fact that I couldn't duplicate my save file was kind of disconcerting, because I wanted to do more stuff, but we can just go back. I'm gonna go, like, we unlocked a stairwell. I'm really curious where that stairwell is supposed to be. Like on the first floor, there was like an auxiliary stairwell reference. But I can go back and do the gold stars now. That was my main worry. I didn't want to have to like 100% it and then do the ending and then just locks you out. I'm glad I can actually go back. It also means that we can get some more endings. Should I just go through the big door and see what that ending looks like? Is Elohim gonna be like, haha, sucker. You weren't supposed to listen to what I said. So yeah, there's a way, there's back here.
Well, child. Yeah. Do not ascend the tower. You are not meant to go there. Your purpose lies in the Garden of Worlds.
Yeah. There's an axe! Oh my god, there's totally an axe. Okay, okay.
My child, you may go freely to all the worlds of my garden. But if the tower tempts you, be wise. Do not let yourself be misled by doubt.
I already saw the credits, dude. Can't convince me now. I'm curious how many stars are in the hub world. Okay, first I want to... oh, jeez. I want the axe. I want to ask God a question. Where was it? It wasn't just right. It wasn't there. It's like here. Axe. Take my axe. And then we can totally get some of those tools out of that first floor puzzle. It's really interesting. So Samsara was really just one of us who's like, no, screw it. No more, nothing more than that. It's dangerous to go alone, take an axe, it's true. Smash. Yeah, I did it. That was an achievement. Break down barriers. That's what axes are for. So now, I bet you, because there's a thing back here, right? Was it this building? Yeah. Yeah. But with 2 lasers, we could do that. Okay. I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna call it good. And we never made it to floor 6. We would need a code. We need a code to unlock floor 6. Kitty got a dye job, yes. They traded. Heck did a swap ninjutsu. Okay. So I can just go around. Right? There was a way through. Did this all reset? I mean, I guess it reloaded. So of course it reset. There's one. I have to remember how this works. It's here. This is tricky. I like when puzzles tell you to like when it gives you the confines of a puzzle and then your job is to like break those confines. I like those kinds of puzzles. Sometimes it can be a little obvious, but I think this game did a pretty good job of it. Especially since that turns out to be like the point, right? Breaking out of the obvious rule set is kind of the name of the game. So the times where I like cheese things and found actual strange solutions is also funny. Can I get these on the elevator? Let's put them on the elevator. Sweet. Like, this feels illicit. I like it when, like, a lot of these are really puzzly puzzles, right? There's an obvious solution. I really like it when the solution to a puzzle feels like it's not a solution that the person who made the puzzle intended. Or not here. I want to go up here.
The great tower is not.
I like it when it feels like you're breaking the rules.
Do not give up the hope of eternal life for the hollow promises of curiosity.
Can I do like... No, just... do like that. I think that first one is gonna have to move. Well, I guess let's do like this. I probably need to be like way out here, right? Yeah. Can I go up here? Yeah, this is what this is for. It's totally what that's for. Or like when you can't identify all the elements of a puzzle when you're looking at the puzzle. I don't know, it makes it more compelling to me. Bam. Heck yeah. So that's one more overworld star. Whatever that does for me. I wonder if that's actually gonna save. Probably. Let's do the other door real quick. That's gonna be the last thing we do today. But then we're gonna come back and do all the extra content. But I wanna see what happens when you just walk through this door. If it's just Elohim being like, haha, loser. You didn't break the rules enough. Go back to the start. I wonder if getting all the gold stars is how you get to level 6. And that's why it's a 6 in the corner. And what would be different there?
Come forward, child. Eternity awaits.
By eternity, I mean an infinite loop. So it still takes you here. There's like not going to be an option to awaken. It's just going to be like, I don't know. Milton is just going to be insufferable. Type eternalize to proceed towards eternal life, and that's all I can do. We can't even talk to him here. Eternalize. You will be prepared for ascension into eternity. Please stand by. So yeah, you just get uploaded. Like, you just get recycled. Eternal life is not for everyone.
Rejoice, my child, as you leave this world behind. For all that you accomplished shall be passed on.
Yeah, you just go on.
Generations. In this land they shall thrive, and you shall be remembered.
Independence
as
check
the
failed.
beloved servant of Elohim. And so death shall have no dominion over you.
Version 99105.
Child, be at peace.
We don't get to know what our name is. Randomly adjusting remaining parameters. Increasing version number, erasing memory banks. Yeah, you just get wiped and sent back. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I'm curious if that version number lets us know who we are. Clearly it's been going on for a little bit since we're version 99. Okay, we've seen the credits. And then you just wake up. Wow. And then I can still... Oh. There was like a restore backup. So that's like New Game Plus. Restore backup. Yeah, let's just do that. So this version is you suck, die. Yeah, basically. Good job, you followed all the rules. That's not what you were supposed to do. Go back to the start and learn again. What if you then play again? Do you find a QR code from version 99 point whatever? I wonder if we found those already. Because they all have different version numbers. Like, sheep is 69. Are we all... Is it all one continuous line? I assumed it's like, Samsara is 72. Is there one single line lineage of us? And we had chose different names at different times? Although I guess Samsara and the Shepherd are still existent at this time. I was kind of under the impression that where there's like a bunch of children, and then they each have a bunch of their own generations. So we're version 99 of someone, but we don't know our name. But Samsara only made it to 72. Dog made it to 55. This person didn't make it to version 0.1. I don't know how many... And Shepard is 82. I wonder if it's just the one lineage, or if we're all truly different. But how, I mean, if we were all the same, how do we interact with each other, right? The fact that they are up there right now leads me to believe we're all different in some way. Plus the messengers, right? The hint givers, they all exist at this time as well. I wonder if there's an ending where you become a hint giver. Maybe if you get all the gold stars, you get to become a messenger instead of reincarnating entirely. Well, we can continue from there. I think for today, my voice is done. My voice is way done. But yeah, what happened to stream avatars? Stream avatars has been dead for a while, apparently. Must have been when the game crashed. Oh, is the dorks been gone this whole time? Sorry about that. I totally didn't notice. The game crashed stream avatars. Oh well. Come by next Saturday. Probably. I do want to continue. We've beaten the very core of the game, right? We've beaten the easy part of the game. Yeah, it'll do nothing now. So there's all the gold stars. There's the DLC, and then there's the extra remaster content. And I kind of want to take a stab at it all. I don't know if we're gonna get all the gold stars. I kind of want to take a stab at the gold stars, because some of them they do look pretty tricky. Seems like that's where the hard puzzles are. So I kind of, considering I breezed through a good chunk of the base game, I kind of want to do some of the extra stuff to see. So most likely come by next Saturday for more of that. Come by on Monday and Thursday, and we're going to keep going in Dwarf Fortress. We are in adventure mode. We are a polar bear person. We have adamantine. We have a divine metal axe. We have decapitated a lot of ogres. A lot of ogres. So come by for more of that. The next thing we're doing is handing out dragons to friends. We're gonna find some kobold hamlets and hand out cave dragons. That's what we're doing on Monday. So come by for that. Today's episode is brought to you by the boss. It's me. I'm the boss now. And by viewers like you. You can be polar bear in DF, yes. With a little bit of hacking, yes. There's a hack that lets you embark or go on adventure as any historical figure. So we had polar bears in our fortress. We had a fort mode creature who we trained up to be a legendary everything, and then adventured as him. So yeah, he's kind of ridiculous. Come by to see it, or check out the VODs. It's been a long time coming, but he's doing it. He's heckin' doing it. He's huge. He's huge. But yes. You can do anything you want in Dwarf Fortress. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope my voice and coughing wasn't too much of a distraction. I hope you come by for more. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And I hope you stay kind.